thanks for coming back. Today we've got another witch casket unboxing. Obviously this is the box for the month of June, and the theme of this month's box is intent and belief, which obviously is very important for witchcraft. So let's get into the box and we can see what we've got this month. Everything this month has come in like a really nice kind of gold paper, and there's like little organza bags that match the theme as well, which is something that they always do and it's always really nice. Okay, so in this box we've got 2 art cards. We also had 2 art cards last month, which is really nice because that way we get a card from Tea Cake Art, who I always love, but then it's nice to have some other artists as well for a bit of a change. This is the one from Tea Cake Art, which is incredibly sinister and creepy, and of course I love it. That is going to be joining the pictures on my wall just behind me here. And then the next one is from a different artist, but I'm kind of in love with this one too. We just have a cute little rat, and there's some mushrooms, they look like pink oyster mushrooms in the background, and a wee little potion bottle. I'll just check what the name of the artist is for this one because I can't remember. This card was designed by somebody called Elinka Mitchell Art. I really like this. This is going to be going on my wall as well. We have our incense of the month, which I am mad about. As I always say, they just seem to get the incense right. I think I've only ever had one incense in all the witch caskets that I have received that I didn't really like. This one is amazing, and the only way I can describe it is if Lush started making incense, this is how I would imagine it would smell, because it's kind of sweet, it's also spicy, but oh my god, it just smells so good. I really like this. I've been getting through a lot of incense lately as well. I've been spending more time in my room, I've kind of reorganised a lot of things. So yeah, I need some more incense because I've burned it all. This, by the way, is called Wizard Spell by Stamford Ink Company, and I think all the incense that we've had from Stamford Ink have been really nice, and you get quite a lot of incense sticks in these ones too. I think they have 20 in them. I can't see where it says, but I'm pretty sure that's how many sticks you get in here, so these are going to be put to very good use. The crystal that we've received this month is called Sardonyx, and it's supposed to be good for strength and protection. Now, I brought 2 of these Sardonyx stones with me just to show there's quite a big difference between them. As you know, if you've been following me for a while, my mum is also subscribed to Witch Casket, and our 2 pieces of Sardonyx look very different. So they actually look like a completely different stone altogether. Mine is really cool. It's quite a bright red colour, and there's a couple of stripes in it. And my mum was quite jealous. She would have loved hers if she hadn't seen mine, I think. And then hers is very different. It's a smaller piece. Let me just pop it out here. And it's amber in colour, and it's quite translucent, and mine isn't really translucent at all. I will do a little clip where I put them side by side so you can see them together. So yeah, you might not necessarily get a piece that looks exactly the same as everybody else. I was really lucky this month and I got a really nice piece. It's a good size and it's an awesome colour. This is also a nice stone, it's just quite different. In this month's box we also got some spell candles. It's been a while. I think the last few boxes have just had different things in them, which is nice because I did have quite a lot of them to get through, so it's nice that they're not putting them in every single box. This time we have some black candles, and they just have this nice gold tape around them. Black candles are my favourite. I just find that I use it the most for spell work, and it's my favourite colour, so I tend to be drawn towards using these the most, so these will come in very handily indeed. The next item is quite different to anything that we've had before, but I really love it. It is this black bowl that you can place on your altar for using offerings. I don't tend to use offerings in my spell work very often, but it's something that I might start doing more often. You can also use it does say on the back that it's food safe, so I mean there are other purposes for it, but I would like to keep it in my room, and I want to try and set up a proper altar. I've just rearranged everything, and everything in my room was kind of a bit chaotic, so I'd like to have a little space where I can practice witchcraft kind of more efficiently. Yeah, it was just a bit all over the place before, so I can find a nice place for this. We also have a little pouch with some rose petals in. These are great for love, sexual attraction and emotional balance. I really need the emotional balance right now. I got my first period in months. It's nothing to be worried about. I don't usually get them because I have an implant in my arm that stops me getting pregnant, but it also pretty much stopped my periods entirely. and it's starting to run out now, so I've started to get them again, and I get a lot of pain, and I've been incredibly emotional for the last few days. I've been snappy, I've been just all over the place. So yes, I think I'm going to do something with these rose petals to try and boost my mood, because I'm not a very nice person to be around at the moment. And I'm not sure why, because when I used to get periods regularly, I was never an emotional person. It wouldn't really affect me that much. I would just be in quite a lot of pain, which I am at the moment, but I seem to be getting all the crazy emotions that people expect women to get at this time of month. So I'm definitely going to be using those, and hopefully they work. Okay, this is one of my favourite items in the box. I got very, very excited. You all know that I love pins, and of course it is a pin, but this one is really cute. It's a metal pin, and it's a metal enamel pin which says Witch Casket, Casket Crew on it, and it's kind of like a coppery colour. I love copper, I've explained it to you guys before. You know all about my love for copper things. And I've just ordered a load of special backs that you can put on the back of pins so they don't pop off, because I've lost a couple wearing my jacket to gigs. You know, it's not very smart running into a mosh pit covered in pins. I've lost a couple, so I'm going to put this on my jacket with the new backs, and I will never lose it in a mosh pit. We also have another necklace in this month's box. Unfortunately, it is not by Curiology, which I wasn't very happy about. But yeah, it's not really to my taste at all. My mum loved this necklace, and it was her favourite thing in the box. I'll just show you what it looks like. So it's quite a simple necklace, and it has a picture of a pentagram on. Like I said, it's just not really my style. I know I'm not going to wear it, and the colour of the metal is also not one that I tend to go for either. I usually wear like silvers and blacks. Sometimes I'll wear kind of like a bronzy colour, but yeah, this just isn't very me. So I think what I might do is save any items that I'm not a big fan of from my subscription boxes, and then I might do a big giveaway at the end of the year, maybe around Christmas time. Because I'm sure some of you would really like this, and it just feels wasted on me because I know I'm not going to use it. As always, we have a scroll in here too. I'm just going to pop it open. The scroll is just explaining how by putting intent and belief into your magic work and your spells, you can make them more powerful. It's just all about how you can focus your energy to make your spells more effective. I am slightly disappointed that there is no spell kit in this month's box. I think it might be the first one that we've had that hasn't had a spell in it. But we do have the rose petals, and we've also got crystals in there and the candles as well, so I'm sure I can make up something myself for emotional balance. As I explained to you guys, I need to sort that out because it's making me and other people around me a little bit crazy at the moment. This month's tea is a Jasmine Blossom Tea. I'm thinking I'm going to like this a lot because I tend to find that I prefer the teas that are floral rather than fruity or kind of herbal. I really like the rose tea that we had, was it last month? I think it was. And also the hibiscus tea that we had a few months ago was my absolute favourite. So I'm really looking forward to trying this, and hopefully it can help calm my stomach as well, because it is hurting quite a lot at the moment. And I often find that hot drinks tend to help with that, so I'll be giving this a try tonight. And then the very last thing that we have in the box is also something that I really think is beautiful. It comes in this very cute bag which says I intend, I believe. And there are some manifestation cards. I think we've had some of these before in a previous box, but I think these ones are much more beautiful. I just prefer the way that they've been designed. So this is a card just explaining how by using the cards you can manifest your goals and your ambitions. But the pictures on these are absolutely beautiful. So we've got one for insight, we have got wealth, confidence, success, happiness, strength, love and healing. And what I was thinking of doing with these is, because I'm updating my room at the moment, I have a really nice chest of drawers with a glass top. Underneath I threw glitter everywhere, and I've also got a cushion that has some Ouija print on it. I'm not really feeling that anymore. I'd rather have something a bit more positive, so I think I can keep the glitter there and just pop these on the top in between the glass and the drawers, and I think it'll look really nice because they've kind of got a bit of a galaxy thing going on in the background. I don't know if you can see, maybe you'll be able to tell in the close-up, but they do look a little bit like zodiac signs, and you can see stars in the background, and the way that the glitter is on my black chest of drawers, they look like stars. So I think they'll work together really nicely, and if I position them right, I think I can put my altar in the middle and I can space these around, and it'll be easier for me to focus on what I would like to manifest. Thank you all so much for coming back and watching another unboxing video with Witch Casket. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. There are a lot of you now, and thank you so much for subscribing. There are going to be a lot of fun videos coming up in the future. We've got a Q&A coming up, and there's a few other ones which should be pretty fun. So hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye!